Here we go. Hello, 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 my lovely people. Hola, 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 mi gente hermosa. I am really excited, really happy to be here because I have an icon on the studios. And his name is
Andrew Jenkins.
Andrew Jenkins from the Traitors. Yeah. Thank you, Andrew, for being here with us.
Thank you for such a nice introduction.
It is nice to have you here, actually. Really excited to be here and excited to ask you questions.
Yes, I'm really honoured to be here. Actually, it's really nice. Really looking
It
forward to
is really nice that you're here. No, we are
Yes.
honored. Our honor is ours. Thank you very much. Don't take it over. Andrew, how are you feeling?
Yeah, really good. Actually, really excited. Really good, positive. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's really good at the moment.
Fantastic, because we have a lot of questions.
Good.
We have a lot of goodies question to ask you. Are you ready?
Fire away.
The first firing question is, Andrew, you know, many people think about themselves in a different way, but never they think about, or no, most of the time they don't think about the third point of view. So I want you to describe to our audience who you are, but not saying, yeah, I am Andrew Jenkins. I want you to think, what will this third person looking at you will say about you?
Depends who you ask who the third
Oh, well,
person is.
yeah.
If you ask my ex-girlfriend, she'll say something different. Depends who you're asking. No, I think people would see me as a caring, loving,
Yeah.
protective,
Mhm.
funny,
Mhm.
strong, resilient, confident person.
Right. And is it true?
Mm.
Well, it
I need
depends
to
on the point
describe
of view.
myself. I think, I think it's true. Yeah, I am a genuine, caring person, and I
Fantastic.
protect my family and
Fantastic.
the people I care about and love. I am very resilient, strong physically and mentally.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm very loving and caring. Yeah, my friends wouldn't say that. They probably think I'm a big ogre, and they probably wouldn't see that. They wouldn't see the real. No, only people see the real side of me. But,
Yeah.
I only show a certain number of people my soft side.
Yeah. Well, but as long as you know that that's the truth of
Yeah.
yourself, that's all I wanted to know.
You're authentic.
Andrew, what do you do in terms of business?
Up until last Friday, I was a
Mhm.
commercial insurance broker for
Oh.
a company in Cardiff.
Yeah.
But recently I finished my job and now I set out in the big wide world of self-employment. So I do obviously a lot of motivational speaking, inspirational talks or keynote talks.
Yeah.
I do coaching, workshops. I think
Yeah.
it's only just started last week, so it's
Yeah.
really busy at the moment. This is really positive and good.
Right. Looking good then.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Mm.
And what are your main areas?
I want to just make people feel, I want to show people who've had a trauma in life, who maybe lost their confidence, got low self-esteem, struggle with their mental health,
Yeah.
maybe look a different way with scarring. You
Yeah.
can turn your life around and you can achieve great things in life. Because I think in this life, in this world, in this country especially,
Yeah.
you're brought up to think you've got to work hard in school, then
Mhm.
find a job with a great job title, a corporate fancy job with a good
Yeah.
salary,
Manager.
a nice house, big bar job.
Yeah.
You find a partner,
Level
all these
11.
things. That's what you get told. That's what you're brought up to think. Is it makes you happy in life.
100%.
But it doesn't make. I've not got any of that at the moment.
Mhm.
I used to have had it all, but it
Mhm.
didn't make me happy because I look at my life. I look at my life. I think I get frustrated in myself. I'd see boys.
Yeah.
If I was a bloke looking on the outside of my life, my
Yeah.
girlfriend was used to be pretty.
Mhm.
I used to have a good body. I had a good job, nice house, nice car.
Mhm.
But I'd still be missing something in my stomach all the time, and I get frustrated at what I'm
Mhm.
missing.
Mhm.
But now I haven't got any of that. But
Yeah.
I feel happier and fuller in my heart and my
You
soul.
don't care that much.
I got a purpose in life now, so I got
Yeah.
a bigger purpose now. I'm changing people's lives,
Yeah.
and that means more to me than any job title, any size house,
Yeah.
any car. It's much more important to me.
I mean, you need the size car, and that's what. That's what. And like, let's not get into that detail,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, you need the house.
Yeah, it's the basics in life. It's true.
Yeah.
People growing up, people say, "Oh, money doesn't make you happy. Material
Sorry.
things don't make you happy." But I didn't really understand it. But obviously, I understand it a lot better now the last couple of years. So yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and it's good that you have that sense of human apart from the what we all know about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna enter into the mass of the traitors, but not that much.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah.
But it's important that I can see in you like that sense of human. Yeah,
Yeah.
my feet are on the earth.
No.
Yeah.
I know where I'm from. I come from a council estate at the end of the day. I
Yeah.
know I'm a humble guy. I'll never change the person I am. I'm true to myself, authentic. Where I wasn't being true to myself for the last 25 years.
Yeah.
I'm doing jobs, big fancy jobs, and keeping everybody else happy,
Yeah.
not keeping Andrew happy. But all I'm doing now I'm doing what I want to do now, chasing my dream and keeping myself happy.
Yeah.
Doing what I want to do, not what everybody
Which
else
is
wants
the
to do.
important bit, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's really important.
Yeah.
Be true to
Being
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Being
Be authentic.
yourself.
Totally authentic.
So where are you at this very moment? Are you planning to do more motivational speeches or
Yeah, lots of that.
what's
Got
your
lots of things in the
plans?
pipeline. Really, is I like to do. Yeah, speaking is my main thing at the moment. I got lots of bookings coming up.
Mhm.
I like to work with the companies, talking to staff, doing motivational workshops and things with
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah.
I can do one-on-one coaching, but I'm a qualified neuro-linguistic programming practitioner. But
Mhm.
that's not my bad. I can do it, but I don't really. I try and steer away from that if you can. I'd rather talk to groups of 10, 20, 100, 400 people rather than
Yeah.
one-on-one. One-on-one's a bit.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but it's a bit intimate sometimes, and it's not. I don't really enjoy it that much. I want to do the things I enjoy, and speaking to more people, to help more people as well. So I'd rather do that sort of thing. To be
Yeah.
honest. So yeah, it's really looking good at the moment. We've got lots lined up.
That's really nice. But I understand that your life didn't come that easy.
No, yeah, I was involved in a road traffic accident back on the 28th of August, 1999.
That's where I'm going.
I was pronounced dead on the side of the road initially,
Gosh.
and then I didn't die. I'm not a ghost. If anybody's watching, I'm not a ghost. I am here.
No, I can touch him.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah, not like no, yeah. So I suffered really bad head injuries.
Mhm.
I flipped the car, I went up to the driver's window, dragged along the floor, and I was in a coma then for a number of weeks, 4 weeks in a
Wow.
coma.
Mhm.
And my family were told on numerous occasions I wouldn't make it through the night.
Yeah.
My injuries were that bad. When I did start getting better, they said that from my scans they could see I had severe brain damage because of the shadows.
Right.
And they said if I wake up,
So even if you wake up, it wouldn't be you. You'll be like a vegetable on the bed.
100%.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't recognise anyone, walk, talk, use my arms, legs ever again. So
Right.
I woke up, I remembered who people were. My mother and father were standing on my bed.
Mhm.
But they told me I'd never walk ever again. So
Right.
the surgeon said, you're never going to walk ever again.
Right.
And I said, I will, guarantee I'll walk again. And he said, you won't.
Yeah.
I said, I will.
You
So
had
I
that
argued.
into focus, is it?
Yeah,
You
I'm
wanted
determined
to-
and resilient. I have no disrespect. I was 21 years of age and I couldn't be
Yeah.
in a wheelchair for the rest of my life.
Mhm.
Being fit and sporting all my life from 5 years of age to
Mhm.
21, rugby, gym all the time. I couldn't
Mhm.
be. I knew you'd change, you'd adapt to it, but I wasn't ready. I was 21 years of age and
Yeah.
in the hospital, there's people around me who died. A lot of people around me died.
Yeah.
Give up on life. Their injuries weren't as bad as mine, I don't think, but they give up. I wasn't
Must have
ready to
been
give up.
difficult.
It was difficult, yeah, but I
Mhm.
wasn't ready to give up. I'm a strong person. I had too much in life to give. I was 21, I think there's so much more I want to do in my life.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, if I look back, up until the age of 21, I haven't really done anything or achieved anything. I was drinking every weekend and I
Yeah.
haven't really done anything. I don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. It was fun when I was young, but
Obviously, yeah.
I hadn't done anything. I was thinking to myself, what a waste of my life that is. I'm not ready to go yet. So
Yeah.
I wasn't ready, so I didn't. So I fought and I was determined.
Yeah. So you think that that part of your life was challenging, and what made you turn around and say, yes, I'm gonna walk, or I'm gonna do this for myself? Because you were going against of the ones who knew, you know, I mean, the doctors, the nurses, the people at the hospital were telling them, to your family and to everybody around you, that you won't be able to make it, but you made it. And then when you were on your bed, on a vegetable type of condition, you were still saying, yeah, I'm gonna walk. What made you think about it? Like, I can make it.
I just got something deep inside me. It's hard. I got a determination inside me,
Yeah.
resilience. If somebody tells me I can't do something,
Mm-hmm.
I want to prove people wrong. I want to do it. I suppose having two brothers, helped a lot. Obviously, being competitive, being really competitive growing up, wanting to be the best.
100%.
So that obviously helps. So it's hard.
Mhm.
People say, "Well, how do you do this?" I just got this burning desire inside me. I'm just a resilient, strong person, I think.
Yeah.
And obviously, I've learned a lot over the years, last couple of years as well, about building resilience. And I think
Mhm.
losing things in life has helped. People say, I've got to be careful now. This world we live in at the moment, everybody wins, all kids win everything. I say it's wrong. I said, how losing is part of life, unfortunately. It's what we do off that loss. We learn off the back of that loss. I've learned more off my losses in life, my girlfriends, my jobs, my rugby matches, than I have winning all the time. And I said, at the moment, when everybody wins everything, you're not teaching the kids. We got to teach the kids. Losing is part of life.
100%.
You can't go the whole life winning everything. I said, you're going to
Yeah.
lose a girlfriend, a job, whatever. I said, you sit down and say, why did I lose? And look back and think, why, and put things in place to get it next time or a time after. And that's how you build strength and resilience, I think, is just failing
Definitely.
and come back stronger the next time. And that's what I've done over the years, losing rugby matches, lots of things I've lost over the years, but I've learned from it. I don't give up and cry. I knuckle down and look at why I lost it and try it next time.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
So were you into motivating yourself back when you had that accident?
Yeah, I was
Or
sport.
did it burn out because you were in sport before?
Yeah, I played rugby at a good level of sport because I was a good rugby player, and 21 then. Also, wanted to be a winner, I wanted to win on the pitch. I hated losing. I was very
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that helped me a lot. So I think sport. Not everybody's got to do sport, but I think sport helped me in my life. I think with lots of things. In my job as well, it helped me. Go into my job, I listen to my boss in work, for example. I may not like my boss or agree with him, but I respect my boss. Like in my rugby training, I respect my coach. He tells me to run on the pitch 20 times. I do it. I don't like it, but so I took that into work. And obviously, team building is good in rugby as well. To get into my job, being resilient, determined, that takes me in my job as well. So I think sport and work go hand in hand in life as well.
Then what happened after your accident with the sport?
They told me I couldn't play rugby ever again because I had all titanium plates put into my head.
Oh my God.
But I did play rugby after a couple of years after my accident. I went back and played. I had to play for 6 months for my local team, but then my family told them not to pick me anymore because they weren't very happy. So it was looking back, it was a bit selfish. I did it for the wrong reason. I did it to try and find my identity. I lost my identity as a rugby player, so I did it to try and gain my identity back again, to be one of the rugby boys again. So it was risky. I could have died. And for my mother and father, it was quite selfish. They sat on my bedside for weeks and weeks and weeks, fighting for my life. And I go and play rugby then a couple of years later, a really dangerous sport, physical sport, with a head injury. So it's still the best thing to play. So it was a bit selfish looking back. So they were trying to protect me. They told the rugby club I was playing for, don't pick him anymore. So they wouldn't pick me anymore.
Because it will be risky.
Yeah, I suppose it was looking back. But I know I don't want to live my life with regrets. I like to live my life. When I die, I don't want many regrets, to be honest. So I look back, and at least I know I can play rugby now. I didn't want to get to the age of 60, 50, I think, couldn't I? I know I can now. I did. I ticked the box. I'm done now. So I played and I do other things. I train a lot. I do a lot of gym work and things like that now. So it's good.
So what do you do with that story then? Do you go to places to talk about what happened? How do you overcome it?
Yeah, my story in most of the talks I do. My story is the main start of my talk, and then I struggled with mental health for 20 odd years after my accident. Because my family are an amazing family. I love my parents to bits. I got 3 brothers. We're from that generation, we just don't talk about feelings and emotions. We talk about sport and whatever. We don't talk about feelings and emotions. So my dad's 80 now, we're 76, and they're from the generation where you're a real strong man. You can't talk. You'll make you weak if you talk.
Men cannot say their feelings,
Do you know what I mean? So I grew up for 20 odd years. I bottled up my accident. I didn't speak to my mother and father about the accident until last year for the first time. It happened 24 years ago. So I sat them down last year and talked to them about it because I couldn't. I wasn't ready to talk to them about it really. So we only spoke about it last year for the first time. So I wanted to change. There was a few things that happened in my life that made me want to change. And so people say, why didn't you do it sooner? I said, well, I wasn't ready back then. But I'm strong. I've done a lot of studying, a lot of reading about myself, a lot of learning about mental health and all these different effects and that. I've done a lot of work on myself. I'm a different person I was now 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago, totally different bloke. I'm much more accepting, a better person, all-rounder person, to be honest with you. So so I did a lot of work, and I sat my parents down last year. I wanted to talk to them. I sat my son down on a Saturday afternoon in Cardiff. I sat my brother down on a Saturday afternoon, my other brother on a Sunday.
So you still keep in contact with them?
So I spoke, we're close, my family are really close. My son's in Australia now, but I talk to him all the time on the phone or WhatsApp and everything. So we're really like brothers, me and my son. So we had a really good chat.
That's what I tell my daughter. We look like sisters, so don't say.
I spoke, it was a crazy, I met, obviously the man who saved my life last year. I tracked him down on Google. I met him, I went to shake his hand and said, thank you for saving my life. Professor Lane.
Hold on. When you say that he saved your life, what happened?
He was an operator on me like the accident. So when I went to the hospital, they took me to the Royal Gwent Hospital in Newport first of all. But there was nothing they could do for me there. So I had a police escort down to Morrison Hospital in Swansea, because that's where neurology was and plastic surgery. So the night I went to the hospital, he was the one who operated. They got him out of bed to come and operate on me. So he was the one who operated on me that night, and he was my main surgeon. I know he had a team of people around him, but he was my main surgeon. So he operated on me that night. So I tracked him down after 20 odd years. I went to see him.
I am the one that you operated. 20
Creepy.
years ago.
But I sent him a long
just come
email.
here to say, and you're like.
But I sent him a long email saying you probably don't remember me, and he replied saying, of course I remember you. He said, your injuries are awful. He said, I remember you. And I went to meet him. And he said, it's incredible, you're a miracle. He said, you should be dead. He said, you should have died on so many occasions. He said, you shouldn't be here. Like, so big and strong you are. He said, it's incredible. We've got to start helping people, sharing a story, inspiring people who've had like a trauma in life, who've suffered in their life, but they can't change their life, trying to keep belief. Self-belief, I think, is massive, really important. It's your head. Your body can achieve anything. It's your mind you've got to convince, I think, really. Your mind gives up most of the time. So self-belief.
Why now then, and not then, when you overcome all this stuff, 20 years ago?
Why?
Why now you want to, use your skills to do a sort of motivational content.
I wasn't ready back. I wasn't ready. I just wasn't. I
You
need to work
didn't-
on myself.
You overcome all the stuff, but
On
you
my
were
own.
not feeling ready.
I wasn't ready. I was a
Yeah.
mess. To be. I struggled with my mental health for 20 odd years. And I
Right.
wasn't ready. I wasn't.
Right.
I couldn't help other people because I wouldn't have been strong enough to do it. To be honest,
Mhm.
I hated what I saw in the mirror every
Mhm.
single day for years and years and years. I hated myself. I looked almost like a
Right.
freak every day. I said never. I affected all my relationships.
Mhm.
Every girlfriend I've had has been lovely. I've ruined all my relationships because I
Right.
hated myself so bad. It's such low
You couldn't
confidence,
accept
self-esteem.
yourself, so
Yeah,
somebody else is
self-sabotage
not.
everything.
Yeah,
I jumped from one relationship to another.
Right.
I'd hurt so many girls, and
Yeah.
I wish that's one thing I regret in life. I wish I worked on myself first before I got into a relationship, but
Yeah.
it didn't work like that. So I jumped from one relationship with this girl for a couple of years. Somebody else comes along and says nice things. I jumped ship. So
Mhm.
so I wasn't. I said I wasn't. Who couldn't have, that's not very good. So I knew it wasn't right.
Right.
That's what it was. But so I wasn't ready to help anybody else. Obviously, I met the man last year in my life.
Mhm.
I tracked him down. So he really helped me as well. So rather than me walking around resentful with a chip on my shoulder, looking back what I'd lost all the time, he gave me the kick of the backs that I needed really to think, start looking forward, appreciate how close you were to death. There's no Andrew Jenkins part 2 or the sequel. This is my life now. This is my life. I can't.
Andrew Jenkins 2.0.
Yeah, there's no like second part. This is my life, and I got to try and
Yeah.
live it as best. I could live another 40 odd years,
100%.
miserable, resentful.
Yeah,
Now I could
no,
just
no,
change my life around, look forward in life, and helping people.
So you have the mindset now.
Yeah, I changed my mindset massively.
100%.
Massively, yeah.
What make you turn around then? What make you fully take the decision to overcome mental health?
Lots of there was 2 things. I say one of them was meeting my previous girlfriend. I met her 4 years ago. She inspired me. I for the first time in my life, I was vulnerable around somebody. I took my mask off. So I was vulnerable around a girl I'd never been vulnerable in my life before.
Right.
And she allowed me to be vulnerable. She didn't treat me any differently. I didn't have to be this big, strong rugby boy doorman. I could be myself. I could be a normal guy. And she accepted me for that. And she'd had a trauma in her life as well when she was 21.
Right.
But she was happy and positive.
Yeah.
She didn't let that trauma define her. Whereas I was walking on it. I just look at her thinking, I want to be like her. She's so happy and positive every time she walks in a room. She's a life and so she lights up the room. She's bubbly. She's brilliant. She's an amazing person. And so I wanted to be like her. So that was one reason. I did a lot of studying myself and reading, always lots of different books, self-help books and different things. So I knew I wasn't in a good place, and I just wanted to get out of it myself. I was miserable, resentful, angry, bitter.
Right.
And I just wanted to help myself. I said I couldn't be like this. It's not me. It wasn't me. So meeting her, doing a lot of studying, meeting the man who saved my life. So it's like them the 3 things really. And I wanted to, that's the reason I wanted to do it. I suppose I wanted to be like her, and like I wanted to appreciate life more now. So yeah.
So you learn from somebody else's as well who went through a difficult situation as well. And
Yeah.
then you took the decision.
She didn't let that trauma. She didn't let that define her life. She didn't let that beat
Right.
her. She was happy and lucky.
Right,
Whereas
yeah.
I was the opposite, I suppose. So I wanted to be like her, but obviously I appreciate life more now after meeting the man last year who saved my life. It made me realise how close I was to death. And I knew that anyway. But after he said that, when he said that, he's operated on thousands of people. And for him to say that, it's been quite powerful. It was quite powerful, really. And made me think, I appreciate this guy's worked so hard on me. I got to make the most of this life, I suppose, and help change. I want to help inspire thousands of people. This life is hard. This world is hard. It's a horrible
It
world.
is hard, yeah.
So many horrible. There's so many good people out there, though. But all we ever say, I don't watch the news anymore. All we ever see on the news is doom and gloom and grim
There's-
stuff.
yeah.
You've got the war going on. You've got the pandemic going on. So I just want to give
And I
people
think
hope.
like there's an agenda of making people feel sad because I understand nothing is perfect, right?
No, yeah.
But there are good things as well happening that it is not being echoed across the media. So
No.
sometimes I feel like really sad of watching TV, and actually I don't watch TV that
I don't watch the
often.
news anymore,
Like
no.
sometimes, and I'm telling you, I don't know when was the last time I intentionally watched the news.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like, if the news is all about terrorism, something bad is happening, the bad health is happening, the bad politicians are coming, the news. I mean, why not more empowerment, more happiness, more joy, more things that are actually happening now?
It's easy to control people, isn't it? I think it's easy to control.
When they aren't feeling.
I'm not a conspiracy person, like it's easier to control people. They don't want everyone being happy. There's no
fear.
money to make it happy.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah,
They can't
yeah.
make money on pharmaceuticals or
Yeah.
happy people, can they? If everybody's
Yeah.
happy, they
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Because they start, people are happy people, they start realising what's true in the world, start
Yeah.
believing themselves. Whereas now,
Yeah.
it's compressed down, I suppose, with the media, the news now. They control, that's designed to scaremonger and control
Yeah.
people. But
Yeah.
so that's why I don't watch the news anymore. It's all doom and gloom all the time. And it's
Definitely.
their agenda, whatever they want to put on the news, they'll put on the news. I mean, the war in Syria, you never hear about that anymore on the telly, on the news.
Yeah.
It's still going on. You never hear about it anymore. It's just not on the agenda anymore.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I don't watch. I haven't watched the news for a long time. It's funny people say, "Well, see it in the news." No.
Do you know what's funny?
Ugh.
We don't watch that much TV, but you were on the TV
I
program.
know, yeah.
Why?
They approached me. I didn't apply for it initially.
Awesome.
Yeah, because
How come?
I had a page on Instagram called Strength in You Limited, which is my a company name. It's called Strength in You. I wanted to talk about well-being and mental health before the show came about. I had a message on my Instagram page saying, we like your story, we like you. Do you want to apply for the show? I thought it was somebody winding me up, first of all. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah,
go on,
we
I'll
had
try it.
1,000 of them on the internet.
I thought I'll try it, and then I tried. I kept getting through the next stage. It went on for months and months and months. And then in August, then the last year, they said, we love you, do you want to come on the show? So I went on to that. Like I said, the only reason I went on there, I don't care about you. I genuinely don't care about being famous or recognised. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I'm not a material person. I know where I'm from. I'm a normal, down-to-earth guy. It'll never change me. But I did it to get a platform to talk about mental health and well-being. To get the platform I got now, I would never be able to get the platform I got now. It would take me years. So I got a huge platform to meet getting so many amazing people. Help me.
Do you intentionally? Oh, thank you very much. I'll pay you for that later. Do you intentionally plan that in your mind, or just occur? It just happened like that naturally.
Well, to apply for all the platform.
I mean, growing your platform through the other meetings.
That's the only reason I wouldn't have gone otherwise.
Yeah.
I would not have gone on the show otherwise. If I didn't think I was going to grow the platform. I wouldn't go on to be famous and I didn't go on. I don't care about that. I genuinely don't care about taking the rugby matches and free tickets. I don't care. I'm not being ungrateful. I like it. It's nice. It is nice, but I did it to get a platform. If I didn't get a platform, if I wasn't going to do it, I wouldn't have done it. It's ruined my relationship. My relationship's over because of it, really. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, so all this good stuff going on. My social media look brilliant.
Yeah.
You don't see all the stuff in the background.
But then, you don't see what is happening.
You don't see the real.
Cameras.
Social media is again. It's all fail or it's rubbish.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be saying this because mostly of my work, I work for TV and radio.
Yeah.
Most of my work is based on TV, on social media. But in reality, there is one life that I live in front of social medias and socials, and I know you're going to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And another life that we leave behind it, that we are leaving behind it.
Yeah.
So do you feel like sometimes you have to kind of fake it? It's not like fake it, but hide something.
Yeah, you're not going to put the bad stuff on social media. You're not going to put the arguments, the breakups, all the stress. You're not going to put that on social media. Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe people should be real, and that's what I want people to be. Is real. I do talks in like schools and universities.
Yeah.
I did a talk in a school the other week in Swansea.
Yeah.
I mean, I tailor my talk depending on the audience. So the school talk,
on the age and
I did it on social media, self-worth, self-esteem, and communication. So obviously communication is okay to talk to your teachers, your parents. It's okay.
Yeah.
So one of the things with social media, I say don't believe everything that's on social media. I said everybody's life looks amazing. I said everybody's life looks amazing on social media. You're comparing yourself to somebody's best moments of their life.
Yeah.
You don't think anybody argues.
Yeah.
Relationships are perfect. Everybody's got a six-pack. There's no such thing as cellulite on women. I said, it's rubbish. I said, it's not true. I said, do you know what I mean? It's not. I said, I know somebody who's got a Lamborghini. He rents it out for £500 a time.
Yeah.
People come to his house, have their photo taken with his car, and they get back in their little Fiesta and go home. And they put all over social media. Everybody thinks they got a Lamborghini.
Yeah, Lamborghini.
They haven't. They rented it for £500.
The taxes, man.
That's mad. Why did you want to do that? But then, people like with fitness bodies, the fitness world. I saw a woman the other day.
Yeah.
And a woman the other day, she was like moaning. She got one stretch mark. She'd given birth about 3 weeks ago. I was thinking, what? You just given birth?
What
I
a
said.
stretch mark.
I said, you brought life into this world. That's the greatest gift you could bring into this world.
That's a blessing if it was one.
Yeah, I got stretch marks. You know what I mean? I am giving birth.
You giving birth?
What's my excuse? I got no excuse for it. At least she's got an excuse. I haven't, but
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, as long as you're happy inside, it doesn't matter, does it? And people do this. People think, you look at girls, people think they all got hourglass figures, got certain size lips and certain size butts. But it's not true. I said, that's not real. I said,
That's not real,
if people want to look like that, that's fine. I'm not knocking anyone in life. I said, but don't compare yourself to that all the time. Then I was the same growing up. I was looking at all these magazines, six packs, and doing this and again. I beat myself up because they never looked like that.
Yeah.
But these people don't look like that all the time. They starve themselves for weeks and weeks and weeks. Get fake tan oil on them to look like that.
Yeah.
And they don't look like that all the time. They don't look like that all the time. They're walking around as normal people most of the time. I've done it myself. But I've done photo shoots myself, and I was miserable. I was unhappy. I couldn't eat what I wanted, food. I dehydrated myself. I couldn't even walk up the stairs. I had no energy. I couldn't do anything at all.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. People think I was happy. Well, I wasn't happy. I was miserable.
If you like it, well, but if you don't like it, that's not happiness.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So what happened with the traitors then? I mean, not spoilers. We don't need. No. Well, that has happened. But what happened with your story and the traitors?
Yeah, I went on there. Obviously, I got the chance to tell my story in front of millions of people. I think it's 50, 60 million people have watched now so far on iPlayer. I told my story
It's a
on the
big
TV
thing.
screen, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's had great feedback, a great reaction off it, which is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
I want to show people that you can be a big, strong guy, but it doesn't make you weak to talk about your feelings and emotions, or you can struggle with your mental health, but you can still turn your life around. Doesn't matter how old you are, you can still change. You could be 30, 40, 50, 60 now, too late to change your life.
Yeah.
And what happens, because like I said at the start about people think you've got to do a certain thing, a certain job, a certain way.
Yeah.
I see those people wear a mask at all stages of their life. People wear masks all the time. They're in a relationship with somebody they want to be in.
Yeah.
They've been in a relationship for 10 years. They think I might as well stay there. I've been there 10 years. Or my mother likes them, my father likes them. But I stay with them. They don't want to be with them, but they just stay in it. Or they got a big house or kids with them, so they think they're stuck. They end up in a job, dragging themselves to a job every day they don't want to go to. Because they think, oh, so accept this, a good, nice job. My mother and father are happy with this job. People, be true to yourself, do you mean? There's a survey done a few years ago, people on their deathbed.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest regrets people on their deathbed had was not being true to themselves, not being an authentic self, living a life that everybody else wanted them to live. So they didn't live their own life. And if you want to live like that, that's fine. You'll never be totally content and happy in your stomach.
No, because it wouldn't be you.
No, it's not you. It's fake.
Exactly. And when you're faking something, at some point you just get tired of faking that stuff, and at the end of that journey you will end up being yourself, back to 21.
Yeah.
That's a game in my country, back to the beginning.
Yeah, right.
And then you just, if you fake something, you're gonna end up getting people that might not be aligned to your calling.
Exactly.
And then when you start being yourself, these people are gonna leave you.
Look, in relationships, I've done it in a relationship before. You're the truest version of yourself when you're a child. You're running around, climbing trees, laughing, joking, and all of a sudden you get conditioned to fit in society. Your parents condition you first of all. Sit there,
You
don't
need
do
to
that,
get a
put your hand
job.
up. Then you go to school, you get conditioned some more in school. Then you get in with a circle of friends, and your friends, you take drugs, you start smoking, you start drinking to be fit in with the cool kids in school. You want to be accepted by the mates. You get a job then. In a corporate job, in a corporate world, with a big salary, you think that's what makes you happy. You get in a relationship and you change yourself completely to fit in with this person, to be accepted with this girl. Then one day, wake up when you're like 40 or 50, and you look at yourself in the mirror, you think, who the hell is this guy? And you know, you're down here, and you've got 20 levels above you of social acceptance, and the true version of yourself is down here. And one day you just wake up and people call it a midlife crisis. I don't think it is. I think you just realise who the hell you are, really, and you want to wake up and you live the life you want. The people say you're mad, you are, go through a midlife crisis. No, I've been living a fake life for the last 20, 30, 40 years, and I want to be true to myself. And it might upset a lot of people, do you mean? But at least you'll be content and happy and you'll be true to yourself.
Yeah, I was reading as well, and I know by myself because I've gone through difficult situations as well.
Yeah.
Being yourself is the one thing that's gonna give you more satisfaction and peace of self and mental health as well. So, would you share with us one experience that has happened to change your life in terms of being yourself?
I've been happy. It makes you calmer. It makes your mind calmer.
Yeah.
I'm just a happier person. I'm a calmer person. You know, my relationships are better with certain people. I'm just a better person, an all-round better, nicer person. I'm nicer to be around, nicer. My whole mindset has changed. My whole mental health has improved, I think, as a result of it.
You're a different person.
Yeah, I'm a different person, a much better person. Yeah, I've always been a nice person, but I always lived a lie, I suppose. So I'm a much happier person, better person now. I'm being true to myself, and I won't ever change. I'll never change for anything at all. I'll refuse jobs. I'll turn work down. I don't care about money. If it's a job that doesn't fit with my morals or me, I won't do it. I won't do anything. Like I've done things over the years, which I thought, I'll earn me good money, I'll do this. I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't do it because it wasn't me, but I was false. I was fake because I thought money makes you happy. Keeping this person makes you happy.
That's the story in socials, isn't it? On the background of our culture as well. Money makes you happy. Yeah. That's the line.
Yeah. Everybody's social media. It's great that my social media is a massive part of my life now. I'm not going to be a dinosaur and say, oh, social media is bad. It's not. But take it with a pinch of salt to say, do you mean it's crazy? Everybody's comparing themselves at material things all the time. You're looking at people, I want that house, I want that car. You're looking at everybody's best things all the time, and you're beating yourself up then. Because just don't worry about it. As long as you're happy, as long as I'm with the right person, I come from nothing in this world, and I'll go out to nothing in this world. To me, it's nice to have nice things, don't get me wrong, but don't beat yourself up or judge your self-worth on the material things in life. But that's the thing in this life. We're always determined by what grades you get, what this you got, how much salary you got.
Your status.
Your status. But you as a person, your self-worth is your values as a human being. It doesn't matter how big your house is, what car you drive, or anything.
It's been given by nature.
Your values, your morals, that's you as a person, and whatever you achieve, doesn't make a difference. Your values and morals are the same. You're still a good person, you're not a bad person. This country, we laugh. People don't achieve something, or we don't guess something, fail their driving test, we laugh at them. They're still a good person. They're not a bad person.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you feel
yeah.
bad then.
Yeah.
You feel embarrassed, and that's what.
Yeah, yeah,
when you
yeah.
do exam results and all these different exams and tests and that,
Uh,
you're not embarrassed. You're embarrassed of telling other people. You're just about other people's perception of you. You're
Mhm.
worried about other people's opinion
Yeah.
rather than your own opinion. Just be true to yourself.
100%.
Just try your best in life.
So Andrew, if somebody wants to contact you to hire your services,
Yeah.
where should they go?
Well, there's lots of places. I got Andrew Jenkins Official on Instagram. I've got Strengthen You on Instagram. I've got LinkedIn. I got mobile app now. I'm not a mobile app. Yeah, I got a web internet page, a
You
website.
forgot your number.
Yeah, no, I know my number. It proves well listed.
But you know,
No, I
I'll
got
say publicly.
yeah, Strengthen You. I got a Strengthen You website as well called
Yeah.
Strengthen You Limited.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I think because I think every single person listening to this, every single person here has
Mhm.
got the strength in them to achieve great things. You just
Yeah.
got to be able to believe in yourself
Yeah.
and find your purpose and go after it. Put a plan in place and just go
100%.
after it.
Yeah.
Everybody can achieve great things in life. Do you mean? And I think you got to just believe in yourself. Self-belief. I lost my self-belief for years and years and years.
Mhm.
I lost my confidence, my self-belief. I started believing in myself and I'm going to achieve things. And every single person,
Yeah.
younger people especially,
Yeah.
just believe in yourself. Don't let nobody else take your dream away. If you've got a dream, go out and get it. Don't let nobody try and take your dream
That
away.
is the attitude. If you have a dream, go and get it.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go on to the news, and then after that, we're gonna come back with Andrew Jenkins. Stay tuned. Anything you want me to say? Anything you want me to?
That's good.
Yeah?
Is that okay? Am I talking too much?
No, you're perfect.
That's
I
good.
love it.
No,
I
that's
love
good.
it. No, no, no.
I just get
And
passionate about it. I just want to help and change people.
You can
lives, you know.
tell, yeah.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I was yesterday. Oh, you're from here, from Wales, isn't it?
Yeah, not far from 20 minutes of car.
But you were born here, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay, no, then no.
Why is that?
Because yesterday I was on a, I was being interviewed by the Swansea University for a magazine they are doing,
Okay.
but it's all about inclusivity, like
Yeah.
interviewing business owners who were not born here.
Okay.
So I was gonna ask you whether you'd be interested.
Is it good? Enjoy it?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. It's
Yeah.
a nice little thing to do.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So anything that you want me to mention, anything that you you know, that you want me to say
I've
is
covered off a lot. You obviously my background, you've got my background, what I'm doing now, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's what I believe, I suppose. I mean, it's to help inspire people. That's what I want to do, really. Like things
Yeah.
that can inspire people.
Mhm.
Yeah, self-belief is important. Communication.
Yeah.
You say what tips would you give somebody who's struggling with mental health, or what tips you can give somebody who's struggling with this, or
Yeah, well, let's do that
like
one.
give
Yeah.
tips, or
I was
whatever.
actually thinking about that one, but since you mentioned it, that's
Yeah, I don't mind. Ask
Yeah.
whatever you think.
yeah.
Where's your
So
picture on the wall then? Where's yours?
my hair was too big.
Yeah, it was too big. What? What do you mean? What's your mouth? What are you drinking?
Your hair. Thank you.
Your hair's too big.
No, these are older than 4 years ago.
Oh, right, okay.
So the actual bunch of new entrepreneurs here, they are not there.
Oh, okay.
But we are working on that. So hopefully I'm gonna be somewhere in the universe there.
How do you know
Yeah.
when the song is playing then? How do
Oh,
you know
yeah.
when are we ready?
Yeah, no. Let me just show you. There's the news now playing. And that shouldn't be
Afternoon,
that far.
with sunnier skies following. Highs of 19 degrees Celsius.
Online and on
Should be
98.7 FM. Radio
So that's the news now. 5 minutes warning. And on the background there was a music playing as well. But you can't hear it because you don't have it. I am monitoring here the levels of the microphone and the music as well. So yeah, yeah.
How long have you worked here?
Nearly 2 years now.
Oh, yeah, Ricardo. You know, come in Ricardo a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a nice guy, I like Ricardo, he's nice. I
Oh,
met him
he's
a
my
few times.
brother. Yeah.
I met him a few times. He texted me this morning actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice guy, good guy.
I believe so. Yeah. We used to visit that same church on there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, City Church.
Where's that to? Which one's that?
Do you know the park that is behind the castle?
Yeah.
Actually?
Oh, right, okay.
There's a church that is on the other side. There's a pub as well next to the
Oh,
church.
that's good. So you finish in church, go to the pub.
You know, all in all, you never know. No, but yeah, it's the one. I think it's Sophia Gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's literally in front of.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. He's such an inspiring person.
Yeah, like I met him at coffee last week.
Yeah.
He's in down he's down in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Come back in Cornwall and I'll meet him
Yeah.
next week.
Oh, that's nice. So you meeting often, is it?
Yeah, no, I guess I met the first one, the football in Cardiff City. I do security in Cardiff
He
City.
used to be a football player.
Yeah, in
you know
South Africa,
that?
yeah.
A soccer
Yeah.
player.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I met him I do security in Cardiff City, I do. So I met him there first of all.
Yeah.
And I've met him a few times since. I met him 3 or 4 times, yeah.
Yeah.
He did a podcast with me down in the bay.
Mhm.
Down the bay. So he got a podcast studio on the bay. I met him there.
Yeah.
Come here.
That's why I told you, because I
Yeah.
thought you went to that one.
I
on
did,
the
I've been
bay.
there and I've been there. I've been both
And
of
then-
them.
Yeah.
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 It was a Friday night show I came in there. I think it was Friday night they did it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
normally Friday night.
Yeah.
On
It was a
Tuesday.
Friday. Yeah, he's
Good
nice.
time.
I met him for a coffee in Leckwith a few times as well.
Mhm.
I meet him next week as well.
Yeah.
I just like talking to him. He's a nice guy to be with.
Such
I like
an
to surround
inspiring
myself
person.
I try and surround myself with uplifting people,
Yeah.
not negative people.
No.
And my family are included in that as well.
There's no time to be wasted.
It's hard. My own father are negative. I love the bits, but it's so old fashioned. Like,
It's the old
yeah,
mentality, isn't it?
massively.
Like you have to be in a certain way for you to be living your life, and when in reality that's not freedom, it doesn't give you gap
It's
for
old
you to
fashioned.
live. Yeah.
So listen to them all the time. They're lovely people, but they've
No,
never
but
driven
I
a car,
get you, yeah.
never been in an aeroplane. They
Yeah.
never they have the same food every day. They're lovely people. They watch the same fair telly every day. They're the same.
Mhm.
They never go out to where they live. They never go anywhere.
Yeah.
They go
And you better
interact.
don't take them out.
And when I do think about it now, I
No,
take them
no,
out.
don't take them out of that mentality, because otherwise they're gonna
Oh,
be.
they won't. They don't like it. If you don't understand, they won't do it now. They're
Yeah.
mad. They left my job. They're mad. They left my job last week.
Yeah.
Mad.
Mhm.
Stupid. You're stupid leaving your job.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you know? You don't know anything. So I can't bother to talk to them.
Yeah.
I should talk to them and make them understand. Right? I can't change them. They're set in their ways and they're like old. So
No, they are
I
not
can't
gonna
change them. They won't change now.
No. It's the old school.
I grew up with so
mentality.
bloody foreigners coming to this country, people on benefits, and it's typical old-fashioned valley people.
You
Like.
tell
So I
me.
try and change my whole upbringing for the last couple of years, try and study and change my whole mindset. Like over the last couple of years, it's been tough.
Yeah.
I'm changing a different person now. So I go there. I love
Mhm.
the bits. I go there to see them, but I can only spend a certain amount of time there. I can't stay for a long time.
Right.
They drain me. They rub off on me.
You don't like it, is it?
I just like being surrounded by nice people and uplifting people. I've been in Leeds for 2 days this week. I was in Cheltenham on Tuesday.
Mhm.
I was in Abergavenny yesterday, and
Mm.
conferences, and really positive, uplifting. You leave there feeling really good,
Mhm.
happy, like being positive. It's good.
Mhm.
It's a really good conference, a 4-day conference I've been doing.
When was that, sorry?
I went to Cheltenham on
Abergavenny.
Tuesday.
Abergavenny.
It was Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yesterday, I was there one day
Right.
yesterday. I went to Leeds on Wednesday, Thursday. I went to Cheltenham Tuesday, Leeds Wednesday, Leeds
Yeah.
Thursday, Abergavenny yesterday.
Oh, that's nice.
It's good. It's a lot
Seem
of
to be
driving.
busy.
A lot of driving, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It is good, like especially because your business is taking time and getting to know people and getting to know places
also
as
about
well,
getting to know people.
spreading as well,
Yeah.
and people want to know you as well.
Yeah. It's also about just getting to know people, networking. That's all. it is.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's good. Have you been on Big Idea as well again after that
Have I been there?
when we met? Yeah. After that.
I've done anything with them since. I'm a role model or something.
Yeah,
Is it
role model.
I
Yeah.
mean, I was a call them last week, but like
Mm.
2 hour call them, but a role model thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Do you do
Yeah.
much with it?
Yeah. It's like a couple of.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's once every week.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's nothing like now. Well,
Yeah.
last month it was at least twice. a
Is
week.
it?
Mm.
How much you get paid for it? Yeah.
Yeah. You should get paid for that.
I haven't done any. I haven't signed up. I've just done my course.
Oh, you haven't
my
done
training
it?
last week.
Yeah, you have to
Training.
do it after the
I had a
training.
2 hour
then.
Zoom call I had there last
Yeah.
week.
You could ask them. Like if they really want you, they could pay you.
Yeah. see.
I'm not biting their hands that is helping me, you know what I mean? In a nice way, if they disagree, that's fine. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not much either. They mostly do it to cover the fuel things.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
3 minutes warning, 3 minutes. We're gonna talk about tips. There is a session, Flow Power. We're gonna start with that. It's about 4 minutes. I start motivating them, and then you take over for 2 minutes or something,
Oh my god, what am I gonna do?
or nothing.
Oh,
Flow
okay.
Power.
What's that mean? I read it in the email. You gotta start saying motivational words or something. It says.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna start. So you see what
I'll
happens.
just copy you.
Yeah. You just go with the flow. It's
Flow.
basically sharing your insights with people about anything. It's unscripted, so it gives you the flexibility of saying whatever's in your mind, and whatever's in your mind is.
That's not very good.
It is. Well, that can
What's
be
the
said-
time?
that
can't have stuff I'm gonna say in my mind.
whatever's
on
in
it.
your mind that can
It's
be
too early.
that can be shared, you know, publicly.
The children
No,
listening.
no, no, no swearing. But I'm gonna start, okay, and then you follow.
Okay.
It's just flowing, basically. Do you know how is it called? Words. How is it called?
Word association. Is it?
No, something words. Use your
Oh.
words.
Yeah, I'll do this one. I'll do it.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'll do it.
Hey, how you doing, girl? You okay? Thank you for your support. And here we go. Flow power is on. Being yourself. Being your true self will give you more satisfaction than faking somebody else's because you want to feel the expectations. Being yourself means that sometimes you have to feel frustrated with what is happening, with the things that you're experiencing, with the people who are around you, because they don't want to accept who you really are. But amongst the mist, amongst the bitterness of the moment, being yourself is also going to pay you back a lot better than faking yourself to fit in society, to fit in your family, to be, you know, that person that you think you should be, because social media is bombarding you with a lot of you need to have money, or a lot of you need to have this type of job, or a lot of you need to have this type of level of success in order to be accepted in our society. Being yourself is like a cup of water when you're feeling thirsty, because you don't have to fake being yourself, because you already are yourself. So what I'm doing here is calling you out, is empowering you through these words, through these words of reflection, because being yourself is the only thing that you have in this world as a homework. It's the only thing that is gonna give you the next level when you wanna be. It's the only thing that is gonna call the attention of the people who need to be around you. Being yourself is a blessing, regardless of your background, regardless of what you do, regardless of what you are experiencing, regardless of where you live in, regardless of your color of your skin, of your eyes, of your, you know, you name it, of your head. Just be yourself no matter what, because this is for sure the task that you've been given in this earth. So whenever people or a person comes to you disappointed because you're not the person that they wanted you to be, just look at them and say, I am being myself and I am enough. This is who I need to be. I'm encouraging you to continue to be yourself regardless of the expectations.
Following on from that, yeah, be yourself, guys, and you'll be truly happy and content. You know, don't live your life how you expect other people to live life. That could be your parents, for example. That could be anyone. I'm not saying go against your parents, but you do what you want to do. It'll make you totally happy. And also, communication is a major problem. Talk to people. If you're struggling or you want to speak to someone, make sure you talk to someone. That could be, doesn't going to be a family member. That could be someone you trust, a best friend, a work colleague. But say I bottled things up for 24 years after my accident, and that wasn't healthy at all. So just talk to yourself. It doesn't make you less of a person or make you weak if you talk and open up and communicate. It actually makes you stronger. And when I say about communication, it's not just talking, it's listening as well. So listening, you don't learn listening skills in school. So if you know somebody's struggling with their mental health, or they're going through a breakup or lost their job, ask the question, is everything okay? Don't just walk past it, just ask the question, is everything okay? I understand why people don't do it, because it's, they don't want people to cry, or it's an awkward conversation. What I say to people, I'd rather have an awkward conversation and come to your bedside in 6 months' time, or even worse, your funeral. So have that conversation, just talk to someone and say, and keep it simple. Don't overthink it. People say, just say to someone, "You okay?" When they say yes, which is a 99% of the time the answer you're going to get off somebody who's struggling, they'll say yes. Just follow it up with, when you're ready to talk, drop me a message, pick up the phone, we'll go for a walk, go for a drink, go for a meal, and leave it at that. Don't just drop it. Because what normally happens, when I was struggling, somebody'd say to me, "You okay?" And I'd say, "Yeah, I'm fine." They start arguing them. They say, "No, you're not, tell me." I say, "I'm fine, tell me." And you end up in an argument with this person there, so their guard goes up higher and higher and higher. So when they are ready to talk to you, they won't come to you. But if you just keep it simple and say, "Are you okay?" When they say, "Yeah, fine," just say, "Okay." When you're ready to talk, if you ever want to talk, drop me a message. And leave it at that. When they are ready to talk then, they will come to you. That could be 6 days, 6 months, 6 years. When they are ready, come and talk to you. You see, there's all too often when somebody takes their own life or tries to take their own life, people say, "Oh, why didn't they come and talk to me?" I think, well, did they try perhaps, and perhaps you interrogated them, or I'm not going to go at people, it's difficult, and you're only trying to help and you care. But just keep it simple. I learned a really good thing off my son. He's 22, and he lived in a house with 6 rugby boys in university, and he said, they say to each other when they know they're struggling with their exams or their girlfriend, you say to them, "Do you want to talk about it, or do you want to forget about it?" It's something simple. I never thought of that. So you obviously talk about it, they do, or they say most of the time, forget about it. They either go to the gym, go for a beer, go for food, and then when that person later on the day then, or they'll bring it up, they'll start talking about it then. Just so something as simple as that to someone, say, "Do you want to talk about it, or do you want to forget about it?" And just keep an eye out. Don't. It's the biggest smile. Just be nice to people as well. The people in the petrol station, a girl behind you in the checkout in Tesco's. You know what's going on in their life.
Even that Karen that is next to your car.
Yeah, they could have had. It'd be nice. It doesn't cost anything to be nice to someone. And for all you know, they could have had a separation, could have lost their job, could have lost somebody recently, and that could be the first time they come out of that house in like 3 weeks, for example. So just be nice to someone and smile and say hello, good morning. It costs nothing at all, but for that person, it could mean the world to that person.
100%.
Just be nice. It doesn't cost. People with the biggest smiles, the fanciest cars, the biggest houses, and sometimes the ones who are struggling. Don't ever take things with face value. Basically, just take it.
So on that same note,
Yeah.
can you give us an advice how to reach to be yourself, how to become that self person, that purpose person that we are all meant to become?
What I did first, I wrote my values down, my morals and values, what I thought was good in life. It's a good exercise actually, where said, imagine you're on your deathbed, and your granddaughter or grandson comes to you and says, "Granddad," for my kid, "Grandma, Granddad, how should I live my life?" And you say they answer back saying things like, "Be happy, be polite, be kind," and all that sort of thing. But that's not advice you give your grandkid, it's advice you give yourself. To say, just think to yourself, what are your values, what are your true values, and stick to them values.
Yeah.
So I want to be kind, I want to be this, I want to be that. And if you're not living that, you're living a lie. So then you'll never
100%.
be easy. Just so sit down and take a bit of time, and don't rush it. Take a bit of time and write down the things that are important to you in life, and then just go and just expand on it. And just be courageous. It's not easy to change. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy. It's not.
It's not easy.
It took me years. It took me a long time to change. But now I changed. I wish I'd done it sooner. I wish I'd talked to people sooner. I wish I'd changed sooner, but I didn't. And I've still got another 30, 40 years left to live my life, hopefully. So at least I'm living a better life now.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to this radio show, Andrew.
Thank you
It
for
was
having me.
lovely to have you here, and it was lovely to listen to your tip to become the powerful self
Thank
that
you.
we should be becoming. My lovely people, you're listening to Zyger Feed on the microphone, your powerhouse, Zoila Garaman, and behind the cameras, Sam, our guest today.
Andrew.
Yeah, it has been lovely to have you here. See you next weekend, next Saturday at 1 p.m. on the 98.7 FM or online on our YouTube channel from 2 p.m. Sending you love, big, massive love, hug, and light. Bye-bye, toodaloo.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
No, Fab, thank you.
Thank you for coming.
No, Fab,
Really
thanks for having me.
appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Who comes in now?
Bye-bye. There is a guy that's called